Many of us remember exactly what we were doing on September 11th, 2001. Now, as we approach the 20th year since that devastating day, several groups across the Northland are hoping the entire community will once again stop in its tracks, this time to honor the thousands of lives lost. CBS 3's Quinn Gorham shares more about how you can take part.
Today, our nation saw evil, the very worst of human nature.
I was at the golf course actually that day. Remember watching it on TV and just, like everybody, it was just an amazing event.
Keith Ekstrom, like many others, remembers exactly where he was when he learned about the 9/11 attacks. Each year, Ekstrom and his brother raise money for veterans and their families through an event at Superior National in Lutsen called the Challenge Cup. It just so happens this year's event falls right on the 20th anniversary of the terror attacks.
And having it fall on this weekend is definitely extra special. Again, for what these military people do for us and for our freedoms, it feels like the least I can do.
And Ekstrom isn't alone. Across Lake Superior in Ashland, Keith Twite with the VFW says he too remembers the day well.
I was the fire chief here in the city when the event 9/11-01 took place. And for me, it's important to remember my fellow brothers and sisters who made that ultimate sacrifice in New York City that day.
That's why Twite and other veterans, first responders, and members of the public will be holding a ceremony the morning of Saturday, September 11th to honor those who lost their lives in the attack. It'll feature several speakers and a display of emergency response equipment along Highway 2. Twite says a bell will ring at the exact time each of the four planes crashed, followed by a 30-second moment of silence. And he says on the 20th anniversary, it'll serve as a reminder of our resilience as a country.
This year is special in many respects, being the 20th anniversary, but again, it's so important to not lose sight that Americans will always step up to take care of America.
We have information on both events on our website, cbs3duluth.com.